seen as the bad guy, the landlord. You have to pay on time every month, but just like many tenants, many of them are having a difficult time getting by as well, with little to no help in sight. 7 on Your Side investigative reporter Dan Crowth shows us why some building owners say they're on the brink of catastrophe.
During the height of the pandemic, we showed you how renters left in record numbers. Some headed north of the city.
I felt like I absconded in the middle of the night.
Others went south to Florida.
All the things that I loved about New York City kind of just disappeared because of COVID.
And some to the Midwest.
I felt bad about leaving.
Now we're hearing from some of the landlords left behind.
Yeah, it's a good size.
In the past 20 years, Stacy Goley has never seen her rental building in Harlem this empty.
It can't just be one-sided. And at this point in time, it's very one-sided. And it's really, really scary.
She says it's not just tenants who are struggling. More than half of the apartments are vacant.
Even though these apartments are vacant right now, I'm still paying as if the entire building has been occupied.
Which is a problem.
Which is financially detrimental.
Some tenants have experienced rent freezes. There's a moratorium on evictions until at least the new year, but Golia says there have been few breaks for smaller landlords like herself.
It's a really hard situation all around because if there's no money coming in and you still have to provide basic services, it becomes a major financial struggle.
She worries monthly not only about being able to pay her mortgage, but property taxes. For her, $100,000 this year.
There's rent pauses, there's court pauses, but there's no pause on property taxes.
And she's not alone.
This is the tip of an iceberg, and it's going to lead to a catastrophic loss of small buildings in this city.
Jimmy Seibler of the Small Property Owners of New York says thousands of small landlords are in the same situation. They're paying current taxes to the city based on income they made 2 years ago. 2 years when these apartments were full.
It has to be restructured. Otherwise, building owners are not going to make it. They're not going to pay their taxes, and these buildings are going to go under.
Hoping government leaders see there's 2 sides to the issue. We questioned the mayor about it today.
It is no one's fault. Everyone deserves help to find a way through. That can only come in one form, which is a federal stimulus.
The cash-strapped city waiting to see if the feds take action to help bail them out.
Just because you're a landlord doesn't mean that you have a pot of gold sitting at the end of a rainbow. We all work here.
Dan Crowth, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.